Here's good friend Judy Garland. She always has some claw shit going on. Let me tell you, it's not just in The Wizard of Oz. I'm watching this interview here with her on Johnny Carson in the late 60s. So, not sure how old she'd be. You'd have to do the math on that. I don't remember when she was born, but like several times, you just see this fucking same claw hand, like same as in the Wizard of Oz. Like, it does not look like a friggin' human hand again. And yeah, like look at that. That's her finger there? Fuck. What's going on? Like, why is Judy Garland repeatedly have a hand that looks, her and Keanu Reeves, like this, that is fucked up. It's like all pointy and claw-like and demon-like. And the other hand, sorry I missed it again, I was going to point that out. The other hand has some like totally whack shit going on too, like this hand right there, that does not look right. Like right there, that's fucking, that is not a normal looking hand. I don't care what you say. Like, holy shit. I don't know. I think Judy Garland was I guess she died like not long after this interview. I think she died in the early 70s if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know, every time I look at her hand though, it kind of freaks me out. Like, I have a hard time like accepting that that's just a normal hand. It doesn't even matter where I hit pause. Like, that does fucking not look normal. Now, once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. You know, there's certain people you just like, look at that. That's fucked up, and on the other hand, that's fucked up too. Right there, those fingers are just so ridiculously skinny. And it's not just because it's on pause. Like, they look like, that doesn't look right. That totally does not look fucking normal. I'm sorry. Wow. Look how skinny those fingers are on that hand. No, she seems to be getting all clawed out again on a different episode of Johnny. It's like, yeah, at first I thought maybe it was something to do with the Wizard of Oz, but now I think it's just Judy Garland's fucking shapeshifter of some sort. It's kind of interesting. It's almost like her hand is almost fading into her scarf there. Like, that didn't look like a normal hand to me. Let's go back a little bit here. Like, it actually looks like, yeah, right there. That is pretty fucking weird, because that's her hand. It moves like a hand, but it's red. It's red like her scarf. How is that? Like, that doesn't look right at all. Holy shit, that really looks weird. Because at first when you look at it, you think, oh, it's part of her scarf, but it is not part of her scarf. That is her finger, but it's the same color as the scarf. What the actual fuck is that? That is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. That right there, that's a finger, but it's red. How do you even explain that? That's a hand, and it's the top part of it it starts getting redder and redder, and it's, look at that, it even moved and shit. What the fuck right there, that thumb is just, it's so fucking pointy. It defies all logic. How do her fingers look like that? And it's like, it looks weird more than it looks normal. Like, so many times I see her hands, I'm just like, what the actual fuck is going on with your fingers? Look at that. How does that look right? Does that look like a normal woman's hand? To me, it looks like a witch's hand or some fucking demon's hand. And right there too, that hand does not look normal. That looks like spiky. It looks demonic to me. I don't want to use the word demon too many times in one video, but I kind of wonder just like what's going on. Like, is it a legitimate like shapeshifter? Is it a demon? Is it all just in my head and I'm seeing demon hands everywhere? I don't know, but like Judy Garland especially, like once I saw it in The Wizard of Oz, then all of a sudden I saw it everywhere. And it's Keanu too, like somebody pointed out this his hand like turns into a claw in the Matrix, and when I looked at it, I'm like, holy shit, totally. So then I went and I searched all his other shit, and I'm like, there were a bunch of interviews with him, and I was like, wow, it happens a lot. It's not just in the Matrix. It's not just one scene where it's kind of like that. Look at that. Oh, that's like a real good one right there. What are we at? 1728. Right there. That is a spiky looking claw. Right there. That does not look right. Shit doesn't look right at all. No, right there. That is most definitely one of her that's her thumb or whatever, but look at the gap there. That doesn't look normal at all. That looks just like a mess of a hand. Wow, that looks really, really strange to me. It does not look normal. It looks like her hand is like mutating right there. And then you got the other one. That one looks pretty weird as fuck too. Judy Garland, what is going on with your hands? That right there. That's some very pointy fingers right there. Right there too, the hand looks way too long for... That doesn't look like a normal hand. It looks like stretched. It looks like it's morphed out of proportion. A weird hand. Judy Garland, you had some weird looking hands.